Now blue is not enough.
Welcome back to the channel today. Today I am remixing a wig that I purchased from a local beauty supply store here in town called Beautiebymark. Now, I already did a review on this unit. However, as promised, I said I would probably remix the unit. So the name of the unit is CORIN, C-O-R-I-N. And it is a lace front wig, and if I'm not mistaken, I think it's by Equal. So here is the care card that comes along with the unit. And I have it in the color SPBSCOTCH. And like I said, I already did a review on the actual unit as is, but I will go back through. It's heat safe up to 400 degrees, and it has a deep and wide part. So I will link the original video that I did, or the original review, below. So the color that I have, I like the color. I didn't really care for the end of the hair. So here it is. I love this orange color. I think it's going to be great for fall. And so I wanted to remix the bottom part down here where the blonde is. So in today's video, I am going to be showing you how to use fabric dye to dye your synthetic wigs if you have blonde or like a 613. This color at the tips is more of a 613 color, as you can see. I love this wig. I think the wig, the cap construction is nice. I love how the hair lays, and I love the ringlet curls and everything. So the cap construction is as follows. You have two combs in the front. They're not spaced equally. One is closer to your temple on this side, and one sits about mid-temple here. And then you have a comb in the back, and you have adjustable straps. Now, the cap construction is very stretchy. I love it, and it was comfortable, if I remember correctly. So what I am going to do is I'm going to use some dye, and like I said, it's fabric dye, and I'm going to dye the bottom of this. I had the hardest time figuring out what color I wanted to do for this wig. So I think I finally figured it out. And so I've never used this color before, so I hope it comes out looking pretty good. So I'm going to put royal blue at the bottom, and this is the fabric dye that I'm going to use. It's called TULIP. And let me make sure that you can see that. Okay, so I got this dye from Walmart, and it is in their fabric section. So if you go in the fabric section into Walmart, it will be there. And I think it was like maybe $2.70. They had some that was a little bit more reasonable, or maybe on sale. I think it was like maybe $1.50, but this one here was $2.70. I did pick up a couple more packs because, like I said, I was unsure of what color I wanted to dye it. I did get this pack, and this one here is turquoise. I'm not sure. I'm like, I don't know. So I think I'm going to go with the darker one. I think I'm going to go with the blue. So anyway, the instructions on this is you're just going to take a bowl of hot water, boiling water, and you're going to stir in a 4th cup of salt, and then it says put in the dye packet. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to do the salt. I'm not sure. We'll see. Okay, so this is how I'm going to section the hair off, and this is how I will probably apply the color. So the back of the hair, as you can see underneath, the color, the orange starts to peek through. And then you have all this is like the 613 color. So I put a rubber band here. I'm going to attempt to dye all of this. The front of it has the color at the bottom. And I'm going to decide how much of the blue I want to get in the front. I'm not sure if I want to do just the tip or if I want to move it up some. Same thing on this side. I'm not sure if I want to do a couple of pieces up in here or not. So until I decide, I am going to take the hair and I'm going to flip it up like so, and I'm going to put a clamp, a little clip right here. So I'm going to work with this piece first. So I'm going to take it and put it in the water, and let's take a look how it takes to dye. Okay, this is the water. I ended up taking 4 cups of water and boiling it on the stove, and I just put it in a pot that I do not care anything about, obviously. And I put the dye inside that, and I let it sit for a little while, maybe about a minute or two, and then I just submerged the hair in there. I left the hair in there for a pretty long time. It had to be at least an hour because the color kind of wouldn't take. I did it for like 10 minutes, then 15 minutes, and anyway, the color wouldn't take. So finally, it did get rid of the 613. Okay, once I was done with the dye, I did have to go in and put a little bit of hairspray dye in there, and I'll show you that at the end. It's by Dark and Lovely. I did have to put some of that in there. So anyway, it came out like this, and I just put in some curls in there to kind of freshen up the curls at the bottom. I didn't want it tight, just a couple of loose curls at the tip of the hair. Okay, this is how this unit ended up coming out after I remixed it. So as you saw from the video, the first thing I did was use some fabric dye, and I've never used this fabric dye before to dye synthetic hair, but it's by Tulip, and anyway, it works pretty well, and so that helped to get the color at the bottom where the 613 was. And then after that, gave it a little bit of a bluish tint because it took, but it didn't take as deep of a color as I wanted it to. I went in with this spray, and this spray is by Dark and Lovely Go Intense, and it's Blue Bombshell. And what I did is I just went throughout, and it mixed in and made it this greenish blue color. So some of that's from the fabric dye, and then that is from the can. So it gave me the look that I was going for with this unit. And I also, as you saw, I cut it. I wanted it to be more of a choppy bottom, so I cut it. Now I remixed this unit because I was going to wear it with, I was thinking about wearing it with a costume or something. So I just wanted it to be something just different. So let me give you a 360. And as you can see, I also went in with the spray and went into the bang area. And I just went into where the light would hit. So here, here, and then as you get to the bottom where the whitish or the 613 is, that's when you get more of a blue color. I also went in up here and kind of sprayed it a little bit too. So this is the front, and here is the side, the back, and then this side. So I think it came out cute for what I want to use it for. I will leave the information to the original review in the description box below. I will also leave all the products that I used in the video to change the bottom to give it this bluish turquoise ombre at the bottom. I'll leave that down there. If you have not yet, please subscribe to the channel. And if you like, hit the bell next to it and you'll be notified every single time I upload a video. And if you decide to share this video or any of my other videos on your social media, please tag me in it. As you know by now, my name is Beauty by Mark. I will see you ladies in my next video. Bye.